say that.
Wait,
So the
there's a
village,
translation for it.
at the side of the village, Inu word meaning peninsula, on the shores of Lake St. John, has been visited for centuries by the Inu Native Americans of the Inuit tribe. However, it was only in 1856 that a permanent settlement was established. Although they have suffered from colonization and industrial development, the Inus have remained a proud people that still hold their ancestral values dear. Okay. Oh, okay, that was a little something there I just noticed. Let's see if it'll come by again. Oh, hell, a spike trap will slow down. And okay, so that explains why sometimes more get caught. Okay. The spikes can wound you. It said something about if we fight near a torch, it will increase our fear factor by only by 2, I think it said, but still. Chapter 12, Lies and Confessions.
Greg?
No.
They're here. They walk in our land.
Did the Mycans call them?
Yes, and they have destroyed 3 logging camps and slaughtered families. They travel the territory seeking the children of Maniwapikwan.
Go warn the sons of Maniwapikwan that the Wendigos are coming, and give them the trap you made to repel them.
Those are our tribal secrets!
Go, now!
Yeah, stubborn old man.
It is the shift in news that they all are in on this together. Alone, they will die.
Yeah. Let's see. Mycans and Diabolicals. Okay. Let's see. 3 for the chapel. We can deal with them with a spike trap. 1 for the mill. I think one way that I got through this game when I originally played it years back was by just spamming the fuck out of these. But mostly for the wolves, because the Mycans, well, they only get damage for 3 points for that.
Yep, and
Let's see, how many?
And grab my food. It should be right back.
Okay.
Sensei, and yes, make sure Hill doesn't die, alright?
Let's see. 25 and 70 damage with the explosive barrel. The only thing that's immune is the wisps. I still get the feeling I say that word wrong every time, wisps. Let's see. We've got 2 normal werewolves, 2 grand werewolves. All of these are going for the mill there. If I cut this route off, it'll force them to all take the same route. Okay, I'm thinking a spike trap here. Put some bait at the end to ensure they stay. Then another spike trap here. That should work on... Yes, that has worked on werewolves in the past. There. And there to ensure the same. That should deal with them. Hopefully. These we can just fight off at the house. The Mycons are going to be a bit of a problem, though. Actually, I probably should have taken a look at this way first, but let's see. They'll ignore the bait, so they won't use that up. They will take a longer route. Possibly get trapped in that trap. Let's see. They go that way, they go that way. If I can lure them over a spike trap, that will deal with them all. Let's see. If I block this off, they'll go that way. It should get them about the same time. They're at about the same time as them. Wind is going that way. So if I put a spike trap there, I should be able to lure them onto it without even needing to change the wind. Okay, be a bit of a rush to get over there.
Yep.
Should be doable.
Almost back. Just on rare occasion need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So don't die.
With the W Hood company having been brought up again, I actually thought that there would be more paths that would get opened over time, but it was only over here, I believe. Okay. Yeah. Current plan is, with these, I lure them onto a spike trap with the wind, which is already going that way. Which should hit these as they get around here abouts. Actually, probably better if I put it over here then, because they might lose the scent. There. Then we need to rush over to here to deal with this one. Let's see. Probably best to slow them down some. Okay. What I'm thinking is, we rush over here to the spike trap, use the wind to lure these three onto a spike trap, then use the zip line to get over to the mill fast, and deal with this warrior on his own. Then for wave 2, yeah, we've got these two going for the house. We've got 8 wolves heading for the mill, for which I've set up 2 spike traps to hopefully deal with most of them at least. From the mill, we travel back to the house, deal with the wisps, and deal with any stragglers from these 2 traps. Let's see, probably best to slow these down. So, block this path. And they're going that way. If I block this, it'll force them to a longer route over there. Yeah, I don't want to have to choose between defending the house and the mill. So that is why I'm trying to slow them down so much. Okay, that should be plenty of time. Double checking that these are all going the same way. There's bait on them to help ensure that the traps will get them. Though it might be a bit unnecessary since we now know that the spike traps slow enemies that get over them. And yeah, if need be, we can just lure some of the enemies over with the wind talisman. Okay. And that gives us plenty of time to chop wood. Okay. Let's check the shops for anything new. Nothing here. Any new access? No. But we could get this one and bless it. Come on.
All
This
right.
game isn't that boring.
No. It was more for the creak when you hear when something is empty.
Oh, hello. Werewolf fur pelts. It's probably just a story, but it is claimed that this coat is made from the hide of a real werewolf. No one in the village really believes it, but the fact remains that its fur is astonishingly strong, and that it glows suspiciously when exposed to moonlight.
Anyone else feel weirded out by that? I think I have the same feeling like on Valhalla you meet troll hide armor. You make armor out of a troll's hide. This weird. Especially when you see them through stone or use logs as clubs.
Yeah, just skinning something that is intelligent is, questionable.
Yeah, sure, a troll borderline unquestionable intelligence, but still.
And this thing is just a plain upgrade from the wolf fur vest. It protects the same HP per hit, but it gives 2 HP protection versus werewolves.
Which we likely face a lot of.
I think I'm going to keep saving up just in case a stronger axe appears in the shop. Okay, so going over it again. Lure these 3 onto a trap here with the winds. Then, hopefully... then we go over to the mill with the zip lines. We fight off any survivors of these 2 traps. Though maybe I'll just go over early to kick these things' asses. Or maybe I could use the talisman to change the wind and try and lure them all onto 1 or 2 traps.
May work.
Let's try that. Let's see, there's still a few wolf traps left over from previous. There and there. Okay, I'm curious how many we can get with 1 trap. There probably is an achievement for getting like 5 or something. And if we use the wind, it might... Actually, no, that... Okay, I'll need to unblock the roads here. Okay, because I want... If I use the wind to lure them over, I can also lure over the wisps. Who should be arriving late then? Hopefully. Okay. Remove that as well, because it's, well, not blocking anything. And yeah. That should do for the night, I think. Let me check. Any skill points? Where was the one about... Okay, it's all the way up here, level 14. Let's see. Oh, your wolf traps hold the beasts, werewolves and mycons included, for 25 seconds and inflict 15 points of damage on werewolves and grand werewolves. That means that they should be able to kill werewolves in 2 hits and grand werewolves in 4. It's definitely one that we want. Stamina we'll want as well, because we need that to fight and run. Carpentry, not really too interesting. Not too interested in that either. So I think for the moment we actually save up this skill point, so we can get both Second Wind and Trapping 3. Okay. Forest Queen. We'll be fighting mostly... diabolical creatures. So I think we are set. After we, well, get a lot of money from that. Okay. Yes, unused skill points. Okay. Oh. A half moon. Okay.
Actually, that reminds me. I thought it was yesterday, or it might have been this morning. I looked out and I saw a orange moon in the horizon.
Okay. Ooh. Don't want to trigger those too early.
I don't know what I don't think I've ever seen. I thought it was red. I realized no, that's more orange. Definitely not the song, but that's the wrong direction.
Oop. Okay, the detection there was a bit spread out, but I hope it'll catch all three of them. That's two. Now I just gotta wait for the shaman. There we go. Okay. Roll through that. Oh. Wait, what? Alright. For a moment I forgot about the Mycan warrior. Which is why we're going up here.
Alright, I cannot do that sound either with the mic.
Oh, right, I forgot. And now it's enraged. I'm going to presume that with resistant and vulnerable, it mostly means, or with resistant, it mostly means that you deal half damage. Not that we know the exact stats of how much damage our axe deals. Okay, finish you off. Okay. Actually, the wind's not going to be strong enough for this. Okay, that'll be a problem. Okay, if the wind was as strong as it was before, this would have been a lot easier to do, but now those will-o'-the-wisps are going to be able to... they're going to be able to beat on the... on the house for a bit. Come on. I think some of them actually... Ooh. I think some of them actually dodged there. Oh, right, yeah, it can enrage... The Grand Werewolves can enrage other werewolves and wolves.
Wonderful.
Okay, it would have been nice to know if we knew the wind, the strength of the wind beforehand. Okay.
Because I'm only one of the things that tails of the werewolves looks rather weird.
Okay. Might lose this more from the house getting destroyed than actual combat. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this. Oop. Quickly. Come on. Come on. Okay, just in time. That managed to catch that one in the afters. Okay, that... Yeah. If I'd just been seconds late there, that would have been a loss. Yeah, you look proud, Joseph. You deserve that one. Okay. Get $3 out of that. Okay. I presume that the cabin is going to be fixed overnight. Otherwise, we might have to redo this. Ah, there we go. Windigo. It is said that during particularly long and arduous winters, famine could occur in the Innu tribes, and that some warriors turned to cannibalism. Much to their regret, because to punish this immoral behavior, the spirits of nature changed their heart and their bones to ice, turning them into abominable monsters, perpetually tormented inside by an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Very resistant to non-silver weapons, it has icy breath, ballista, explosive barrel, and mortar.
And firewall.
Okay. Chapter 13, Blizzard and Wendigos.
Jack, your friend is back to see us. Quay, have you seen Mishta Machishu, the shaman of our tribe? I sent him here yesterday to warn you of a great peril, and I haven't seen him since.
With that blizzard out there, I'll bet he's lost in the forest.
Not likely. Great Fox knows, better than anyone, how to travel in a storm. In any case, it's too late now to prepare for the coming of the Wendigo.
The fucker left us out to dry.
Find Mishta Machishu as quickly as possible. Yut.
Okay, I'm gonna go see what I can do to save our sorry asses.
No way. If somebody has to die, it should be me. Instead, you should barricade all the doors and windows of your cabin and take care of Josephine. She needs you.
Okay, oop, ballista.
The ballista. The ballista's placement is done in 2 steps. Place the ballista where you like, then orient it with the mouse. While you're nearby, press E to use the ballista. Left click to fire the ballista.
Okay, and it'll pierce through enemies. Okay. We've got 1 round of a bunch of wolves. And we've got 1 Wendigo. Spirits of the forest change the heart of those who indulge in cannibalism to ice, creating tormented monsters. 100 hit points. Okay. Also, I should have checked here back again to our better silver weapons. So let's do that right now before I forget. And yeah, there is a much better silver tomahawk. A silver pipe axe. Okay. Now
That looks nice. The tomahawk.
It was once the custom in order to seal agreements with Native Americans to give these pipe axes to symbolize both the peace obtained and the war that was possible if the terms were not respected. This axe is an effective weapon richly decorated with silver. Okay. And the silver tomahawk. That does look good, yeah. Combining a French-made head with a handmade Native American haft, this long-handled tomahawk is a weapon that is both easy to handle and powerful, worthy of the best warriors. With its engraved silver head and decorated hickory shaft, it is also a true work of art. Okay, good thing that I saved up instead of spending on the other big axe, huh?
Yeah, for this one will be useful. Said we cannot bless it, but hey, wait. Had we sense it the head was French made?
I doubt that we can.
Yeah, I doubt it, but if you can, then you have to question the developers a bit. Like, really?
Is anything new here? Nothing new here. Let's see. I'm going to guess nothing new here as well. Yep. We could still buy and bless the axe, but we'll only be able to use one weapon or you'll only be able to bring along one weapon in the night. The creepy nurse again.
She looks more nervous nowadays.
Yeah, the
don't
town
think she
probably
wants
has
to
been getting attacked as well.
Possibly. Poor thing.
Enfield musket rifle. Combining the fast rate of fire of muskets with the accuracy of rifles, the 1853 Enfield musket rifle is a high point in the development of firearms. Its firepower is also greatly increased thanks to the use of mini oval bullets, which is said can cut through as many as 15 soldiers standing one behind the other on a battlefield. Not that they would or should. Okay. This looks like it's probably the best weapon, the best rifle that we can get, but it's also expensive as hell. It's almost maxed out in everything except for discretion. We still have just a singular blessed bullet from the start of the game.
Let's be honest. I don't think many muskets or rifles at this age were really discreet at all.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's see there. Seems they're all going for the house. Yes, they are. Oh, except for this one. Okay. Okay. The wolves we can deal with traps. Let's see. There are six damn normal wolves here. Let's see. We can thin them out with a spike trap. Let's put some bait on there to make extra sure. Actually, wait. It doesn't say anything about these things being immune to the bait. So we could use that against them.
It might work considering they're always hungry.
Okay, inflicts 80 points of damage. Yeah. I also know that a lot of people... I often hear that Native Americans don't like it when Wendigos and such are put into other stories and such. I think it's something about giving it a name, giving it strength or such, or giving it attention.
Yeah. Also, does it help that the first one who did it as a novel, that was a Native American themselves, very much used it as a propaganda piece against the natives.
Okay.
Yeah, so that doesn't help either.
Let's see. If I can get these two onto the same path, which probably can be done best by closing this off. That'll also slow down this one here. Okay. There. Yep, that puts them on the same path. So we just need to put up another spike trap with some baits. Okay. That should take care of at least 3 of these. Hopefully all of them. Then we have these. Okay. What we'll do then is we'll just fight these as they come over here. These will get thinned out. And with at least 3 of them taken care of, I hope. And then we have this batch that also should be getting thinned out. But first, actually, skill points before I forget. Let's see. Yeah, trapping. And second wind. Confirm.